Barat is in Harrow. Barat, good evening. What's your question?
Hi, good evening. So basically, my question is to get some help. I had a fall back in 2019 on some pavement. We're on our way to a theatre show, and I had a very nasty fall, whereby I had to get stitches in my hand and my thumb, and smashed my face and got scarring to my face and my nose. And at the time, I went to A&E and everything, and I had ongoing treatment and still having ongoing treatment. And I've contacted the local council where this happened. They asked me to fill out a form online to say that what had happened in the accident. And I got a response back to them and said, look, we had done our inspections prior to this, and the pavements were in perfectly good condition. So I took videos and pictures the day after the accident and presented those to them. And then they simply said, look, we're not going to help. So I went out trying to find a no-fee solicitor to help to make a claim. And I've just been finding that nobody wants to help. They look at the pictures, they ask for measurements and things like that of the pavement height, etc. Now, obviously, we've took those pictures. I didn't know any idea that I would have to, get measuring tapes out and stuff like that.
But
when the
Barat,
accident happened.
do you want to move to your question?
Yeah, so my question is, what can I do if no solicitors were to help? Is there a claim that I can pursue myself if solicitors don't want to help and they think,
Barat, what do you read into the fact that no solicitor is willing to take on your case on a no-win, no-fee basis?
Yeah, so I've contacted a few solicitors, saying, well, two in fact, and both of them said, look, this is not a case that we can take on.
And what do you read into that?
That maybe, is there a case to be had or not?
What's your view?
I certainly think so, because now, till this day, my thumb is still, there's no feeling in it. I have got scars to my face, and I believe the council is negligence, because the pavement prior to a few weeks ago, there was a massive car crash there, and was left for an accident waiting to happen.
Okay. Yet two solicitors thought that the case wasn't strong enough for them to take it on a no-win, no-fee. Why don't you try a third or fourth solicitor?
Yes, I could, but there's just the feeling I'm getting that is nobody wants to, take the case on. So it might be a case that I might have to present some...
Okay, so there's absolutely no reason why you can't bring a claim yourself, a personal injury claim. You have 3 years to bring a personal injury claim in the county court. So if the accident happened in 2019, you've got another year to go to bring your claim. Okay. There are some protocols that you have to follow involving writing certain letters to the council, and if you go on the internet, you'll find them. But fundamentally, the risk here, Barat, is that if you bring a claim and lose, you're going to be liable for the local authorities' legal costs, which could be quite a lot of money. Is that something you're aware of?
I wasn't aware of that, no.
Okay, because very, very small claims, you're not liable for costs, but from the severity of the injuries you're describing to me, suggest it's not going to be a small claim worth less than a few £1,000s, which is the small claims limit for personal injury claims, and that means you would be liable for their costs if you lost. I would be really cautious about this, Barat, because if two solicitors who make their money by representing people like you have said, we're not representing you, I think there's an important lesson to be learned here.
Well, one solicitor did take it on, and, it started well, and then it sort of died down and never heard anything since. And I spoke to the company several times, and I'm not getting a response from them. So I understand they don't want to really pursue it either. So, it's difficult. And recently I went to another one, and I sent all the information initially. They said, yes, they saw the pictures, etc. And then, it was like, there's no win for solicitors go
Barat,
through.
I wish you luck. I'm afraid I would be very cautious about bringing your own claim and exposing yourself to substantial legal costs if lawyers' firms are telling you they don't think you've got a case. So do think hard about doing this.
Yeah, no, of course. It's just that, I still don't have no feeling in my hands.
Barat, the strength of a case isn't... the strength of... the seriousness of your injuries don't represent the strength of your case. You can have bad injuries and no case. You can have a good case and very mild injuries.
See, my idea would be to just challenge their information that they send, that the payments were fit, because clearly an accident happened there a few weeks before that, and the pavement did get damaged, and it clearly shows that in the video. And also the second time that since that's happened, they've actually replaced that section of the pavement.
Yeah.
So why would they, if it was perfectly good condition, why would they replace it?
Yeah, beats me, Barat. Thank you so much for your call.